Hey, happy Monday again.
Hey, happy Monday to you too.
It's an interesting Monday because most people don't seem to be working today.
Why is that?
Today is Memorial Day. We had a very busy week last week, but the first thing we're going to talk about is one of our potential clients. We got a call for a potential.
A prospective client, right? And
Yes.
it's kind of an exciting program as well.
Yeah.
Deals again with youth. I don't know, because just like with the last one, I don't know
Yeah.
how much to say about it because I don't want to get my hopes too high
Right.
if it doesn't come through.
Right. Now, what's cool about this one, I think it's cool, is we were told we're competing against potentially two other video production companies,
Okay.
which doesn't necessarily affect our pricing model. It doesn't affect how we compete because we compete more for taking care of our clients and less for, oh no, we've got to be the lowest price because the lowest price isn't the way to go.
Right. It's all about the quality that you deliver.
Yeah.
It's not about what you charged, a client. And so
Hmm.
there's not really too many areas where we would say, "Oh, well, let's be competitive with our pricing," because we're always going to try to be competitive with the pricing.
Right.
It's all about delivering that quality product,
Right.
understanding what the clients need.
Yep. Well, and that brings up a good point. To me, there's with what we do, people can assume I just tell me the price to make a
Just
video.
just give me a
But
video.
that would be similar to going to a car dealership and
Mhm.
saying, "What's the price of a car?"
That's a very good point.
You have to qualify it.
Mhm.
I mean, we're not asking, "Well, what monthly payment range do you want to be in?" We're not doing that to people.
Maybe we
But
should.
we need to know what information.
Mhm.
Okay, how many people do you need to fit in the car? Are you looking for a sporty car or are you looking for a gas savings type car? Do you want electric? Do you like all of these things factor into the price? And if we just give them the car that we think we want to give them,
Mhm.
the chances are very high that it's going to be the wrong car.
Right. Yep.
So that's where it's very important.
Well, and we find that out too while working with clients, current
Yep.
clients as well, is that we may have an idea going, I believe we're on the same page. But just to confirm, here's a little taste of something that we've got. And it's like, oh, yeah, that wasn't my vision. And then all of a sudden you pry more information out
Yeah.
because sometimes they do need to see part of a project before they're like, I actually do have thoughts on this. Because at first
Yes.
it's like, oh, I trust you, whatever you want to do. And then they start thinking about it and they're like, actually,
Yeah.
I would like it this way. And so long as we haven't put too much legwork into it,
Yeah.
it's easy to pivot and say, we got you. We can do that.
Absolutely, which has been honestly with what you're talking about, it's been helpful
Hmm.
because now we're actually receiving more content and more stuff
Yes.
that we didn't have before because it sparked the aha.
Hmm.
I need to make sure they have all these things because I remember these things are important to my business.
Right.
So that's good.
And yes, it definitely helped keep that conversation
Hmm.
rolling. And communication is key. That's the
Yeah,
one thing we keep harping on.
yeah,
We got to keep that open line of communication, and no one needs to worry about getting their feelings hurt or anything. We're here to help businesses.
yeah. Which one of our projects we just wrapped up the big shoot.
Yeah. The big evening offsite
Yeah,
kind of on location shoot.
yeah. In retrospect, what
Hmm.
would be your thoughts when it comes to, I don't know, let's say batteries?
Oh, I don't think we had enough. I mean, we had like lines and lines of batteries in the bag, all just ready to be used that we never touched because we used what a total of maybe one replacement battery as the night went on. And that's
Yeah.
just because we're like, oh, we may run. Oh, yours almost ran out. That's right.
Yeah. No, I mean, I thought the event went really well.
Hmm.
We got lots of great footage,
Hmm.
and um, the cool part was we were able to use the new camera.
Yes, and we're still learning things about the new camera
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
You would think it's the same as the other cameras, but
yeah,
everything's just slightly different.
yeah. And so once we got back, obviously we ingested all the footage, and it's looking really good. We're gonna be able to put together a really great product for
Hmm.
them. And then I think on that same day, we used that same camera and we went and we batch recorded
We did.
a whole bunch of content, which we've been wanting to do anyways.
Yep.
It's just we finally were able to get all of our content ready for batch recording. And the batch recording process, I think we said like, all right, we're gonna take 2 hours, we're gonna batch record all this.
That's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 hours is what it's going to be. We'll just get everything ready. We'll go, and then that'll be how long it's going to take. And it did not take that.
What do we do? What was it? Like 15 minutes?
15 minutes
15 minutes.
for
Now that doesn't
essentially,
include setup.
but true. Yeah. Setup probably would have been another 20 minutes, I'd say. But
Yeah.
still, all in all, I mean, that's no time whatsoever.
Yeah.
And we were able to record almost 2 months worth of content with this one setup. So
Right.
I'm feeling pretty good about batching right now.
And that was really awesome. Felt really good. Then what happened?
Okay, so what happened is I'm looking at the footage again, and I started ingesting some of that stuff and actually bringing it up on the monitor going, well, that's odd. That doesn't look correct. The color was okay, but boy, there's a lot of artifacts and everything going on the screen. This is not in 4K, which is what we tend to shoot in. And we realized, oh no, there must be some sort of setting. So immediately I go back out and I'm checking the cameras going, all right, I got to get the expert here because I don't know this camera well enough. So
Yeah.
I went to you and you're like, oh, uh-oh.
So there was one setting
Mm-hmm.
that's very important, and that is HDMI output was
Mm-hmm.
set on standby
Standby
low
low res.
resolution. So, although the footage was still technically usable,
Right.
again, it wasn't something that we felt like was a deliverable product.
Well, and admittedly, because it is our content and it was going to be for like the next 2 months, I didn't want to have to look at that for the next 2 months. And
Yeah.
just reminding myself that it's not the quality that we
That's
are
exactly
used
it.
to. And so we decided for the first time, I think ever, right? It was
Yeah.
it was time to do reshoots.
And we did.
We did.
Then, on top of the time savings of batch recording,
Mm-hmm.
we actually brought someone on,
That's right.
part-time summer help.
I was gonna say, what's the official title?
I don't think there's title yet. It's
Do we
more
need
of
to
a
talk to HR about this?
Yeah.
What's in the job description?
Right.
So-
So right now it's more of a we know we need help, but there's not really an official like this is specifically what you're going to be doing, but the
Right.
majority is social media, like posting, content creation, social engagement, things like that for some of our clients, which has been amazing because what do I typically do on a Monday morning? I immediately go to all of my clients' socials. I
Yep.
make sure that everything's good. I
Mhm.
start building the content. That's my Monday morning.
Right. And so we decided that was an unpaid internship. Is that correct?
Yeah, is that an unpaid?
There's
unpaid?
no money changing hand.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
She's behind all the dark
That's what-
lights. So
that's what we've decided.
yeah, yeah. So we'll be introducing her soon,
Mm-hmm.
but we got to go through the probationary period.
Right.
Of-
See if it works out.
yeah.
Because I don't know.
And every time, both times, I should say, I can't say every time, both times that I have onboarded a new employee, you, of course, first, and then her, it just seems like I tend to underestimate the onboarding costs.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something that sneaks up on you if you're
Yeah.
not used to seeing it. Also.
But also, I think it's worth pointing out that it probably has a lot to do with the fact that I want my employees to be set up for success. So it's like, what can I get them? And even so, like I found a monitor that I had. I was like,
Mhm.
it's just social media type content. We're not
Right.
doing
Yeah.
video editing, all that stuff yet. We'll
Yes.
see.
And we'll see.
But the monitor it's pretty old and a little bit janky. It's not like you can't read from it. It's just like an old square.
Yeah. A
Eh,
tiny
yeah.
little low res
Yeah.
monitor.
So
which
I don't know. We'll see.
I
We'll
just
see if
think
they
it's,
work out.
I think it's weird that, I had to work here for almost 6 months before I got a mouse pad, is all I'm saying. And then on their second day, they get a mouse pad. What is this?
Well, maybe it was all about batch ordering,
Oh, okay.
batching.
Batching.
Yeah, so that's what's been going on. It's been great. We've had a lot of fun. We had some fun coming up with new script ideas with the new employee as well, which has been really cool.
Yep. It's always fun
I-
to have more people in the room bouncing ideas off
Yeah.
and
yeah.
just getting horrified at some of the things we come up with. There's no
Well,
bad ideas in a brainstorm, okay?
right. Yeah, that's true. Speaking of bad ideas and good ideas, though,
Mhm.
we should probably get back to it. We've got quite a bit to do today, and it's a holiday, so I mean, come on, we got to make good use of our time.
That's a good point.
So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this content, and again, if you made it to this point, just subscribe. This is the third time now you've watched till the end. Subscribe, like it, and then don't forget to follow us on our other socials because we're doing some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, I suppose. Yes. I don't know. I'll see
Okay,
you guys later. We're out.
bye.